pitch, Toby Rudolf.
Rudolf charging hard. Well, here's Rudolf storming his way down the field.
Debuted round one last year against South. It was sort of before the coronavirus shut down the whole game in the world, and I was sort of waiting for a while. I think it was probably about 15 minutes to go in the first half.
Toby Rudolf, the 24-year-old out there in number 16 for his NRL debut.
Heart goes through your mouth, waiting for that first hit up, nearly dropped it on my first hit up. First shared moment with my family, and it's something that we still talk about to this day. To achieve it and put on the Sharks jersey, and with these guys, a special bunch of boys here, was just unreal.
Here he is, Rudolf. Strong rookie season.
So my first try was against the Warriors. Pivotal moment in the game. We were sort of, I think it was 2 points down, 14-12.
A magic act at Cobra. Strong run from Hamlin Hueli. Gives the ball away to Johnson. Back to the right. Toby Rudolf. Toby Rudolf.
I don't know what happened. Just sort of stayed onto the ball and didn't do any fancy footwork or anything, but just a little gap opened up for me and tried to hold the ball, not drop it, and put it down, and everyone just sort of surrounded me, and it was just a pure moment of ecstasy, really.
Unstoppable!
That was sort of not too long after crowds were all allowed back, and it was actually just right in front of my whole family in that sort of corner. And I remember looking at them, and my mum was just going crazy, my brother was just off his head, and yeah, it was just sort of to share that with them again was just something I'll never forget.
The man who was going to be a Warrior said, "No, I want to stay a Shark, and this is why."
The biggest lesson I learned was probably just playing back-to-back NRL is really hard. It tears your body apart. You can't let a bad performance get to you, just like you can't let a good performance get to you. The best thing, honestly, the best thing is just the locker room chat. I mean, I've worked normal jobs, a long time, since I was 13 years old, as a trolley boy, Kmart, landscaper. When I finally cracked the NRL, and your day-to-day job is hanging out with your mates, in the locker rooms, just talking about absolutely anything, laughing with your friends. It's the friendships you sort of make throughout the day. Blokes, people are at desks, office desks, behind a desk their whole lives, and I'm doing this, and it's just a dream. My ultimate really goal is definitely winning a grand final and playing State of Origin. They're the two that have always been since I was a kid. I've won a couple of Zero grand finals, but yeah, to actually win an NRL grand final might be just a little bit better.